What brought you to participate in the Eurodyssey traineeship on 2012?
Wow, many things. I wanted to get a robust experience. I wanted to gain another experience in the field I was studying. So European studies, projects, management. I wanted to improve my skills. So at the time I wanted to improve Spanish. And I wanted to live a different experience also with other youngsters from all over Europe. So all this motivated me at the time.
And for you, Cinta, in this year?
Yeah. Well, for me was I wanted to come to Brussels and live kind of the Brussels bubble experience and see how the European institutions work and more from inside. So it was kind of really the desire to come to Brussels what brought me here. Yeah.
And Gaëlle, what did you learn during your traineeship in Valencia? What did this experience bring you?
Again, same answer, many things I would say. I could work really in really interesting projects directly linked to what I had studied. I remember there were projects on youth, environment, innovation, so that was super interesting. As I said, I also improved my Spanish, so that was really something very important for my next steps in my career. And at personal level, I learned also many things to being abroad, discovering another culture or getting to know more another culture, because I already knew a bit about the Spanish way of life. But yeah.
What brought you to be interested in Surfrider Foundation? Was it something that you knew from before working in it?
My dream was to work for the EU institutions, so for the EU project. So I had no idea I would end up in Surfrider. I'm super happy to be at Surfrider, but this was not something planned. So this came as an opportunity afterwards, and I think Eurodyssey also was very decisive, was very important, and helped me also. Being here today, being at Surfrider and working with the institutions and trying to have more actions done on environmental issues.
I mean, to get started to like this environment of international people, associations, like it's hard not to find a place where you can start and just live another environment.
No, it's definitely hard for youngsters, I think, at the time and still today, I think, to find a first job. It's the reason why I'm so grateful I could benefit from Eurodyssey. This really helped me a lot. You gain experience, you gain skills, and that's really what makes the difference when you apply for a job. When I was at Eurodyssey, the situation was also very difficult for youngsters. You apply for a first job and they ask you to master 3 languages, have 5 years experience, and being able to do plenty of things. So there is high competition and it's very hard to enter into to have a first foot in the professional world. So Eurodyssey helped me a lot. Yeah. Indeed.
And what has your Eurodyssey experience brought you so far, Cinta?
Well, for me, it's been a good opportunity to bring into practice all the knowledge that I've been gaining in my postgraduate studies, and it was actually what I was looking for with a traineeship. So it was kind of a perfect match when I saw the offer. It also has brought me the opportunity to be in Brussels and to improve a bit my French. I'm trying to. And I've met like amazing people from the Eurodyssey program and from Surfrider as well. So it's great.
Gaëlle, back to you. Why did you decide to host the Eurodyssey trainees at the Surfrider Foundation?
What made me decide so?
Yeah.
Well, I needed support. I needed help also to carry out an important campaign. I'm sure we'll tell more about it later. It's about an important campaign. I wanted support also from someone with a different background, so not a French person, for example, because this is a European campaign. So I wanted someone also maybe from specific countries, because this campaign is an EU-wide campaign, but we have some key countries we target. And I knew, I participated in Eurodyssey, so I knew the program was excellent. I knew, I could say from my experience in Valencia that we were super motivated. So I knew I was going to have an excellent applicant, and I was not disappointed.
So have you shared your respective Eurodyssey experience between you two?
A bit, we did, and I think, yeah, it's similar in a way in how it has benefited us in a personal way. We also shared the activities that she did at the moment and then I've been doing here, and the kind of apartment that you had and the one that I had, and yeah, just different kind of experiences, but at the end very happy both of us. So yeah.
How do you feel being a tutor of a Eurodyssey trainee? Well, tutoring one, you know, from being a trainee to now tutoring.
Yes, it's quite funny. I feel honored first, and also it's also a way to because I'm so grateful really for the program and for having benefited of Eurodyssey. So it's kind of giving my part also and paying thanks to the program as well. So yeah, very happy.
Good answer. What are you expecting now that you're finishing your traineeship, Cinta?
From the traineeship? Well, I guess I'm expecting that it gives me the knowledge and the experience enough to be able to start my professional career afterwards in the same area. And I don't think it will be disappointing me.
For Surfrider, can you tell us more about the Surfrider Foundation and its current initiatives?
Certainly. So Surfrider Foundation Europe is an environmental organization. We've been fighting for the protection of the ocean for more than 30 years. Something very important for us is we are a grassroots community. So we gather a lot of different people from very different backgrounds, and including volunteers that act for the ocean across Europe. So we have volunteers in 13 different countries all over Europe. We work on very different programs. There are some that are our most important fights are on marine litter, so we fight plastic pollution. We also work on water quality and health. So we want to guarantee, healthy waters that can be enjoyable by all. And we also work on climate change and coastal management. I know our name can be confusing because people tend to believe we are only a surfing organization. We have a very strong history of indeed gathering surfers, but we today gathers all lovers of the ocean. So you don't need to be a surfer to be part of the Surfrider community. It's more if you want to act for the ocean, and if you love the ocean, then you are very welcome to join the organization.
And last question, what are you two working on more specifically right now?
Well, we are working on a campaign, as Gaëlle was saying before. It's called Blue Up 2024, and it's a campaign aimed at putting ocean protection at the center of the agenda ahead of the European elections of 2024. And yeah, it's a blue coalition of NGOs behind it, and we are in a phase right now that is giving the opportunity to European citizens to raise their voice on ocean issues and to give their ideas on a consultation called It's Really Time Europe. So yes, the idea is to have all European citizens participate in this consultation and give their ideas, their thoughts about what the European Union should be doing on these issues.
We invite you strongly to go to
everyone to contribute.
To go to oceanvoice.eu and share your ideas there.
So at the Assembly of European Regions, our membership are regions, obviously, and we have a fair number of them which are islands or coastal areas or regions. Do you have a message for them specifically as part of this consultation?
Well, we actually really target all the areas and communities that are near the ocean and the seas. So we don't only want experts to contribute, that we want them as well, but we want everyone involved in the ocean that works, that enjoys the ocean in one way or another, to contribute and give their perspective on what we should be doing to protect the ocean and to restore it. So yes, really encouraging everyone to contribute.
I think it's an amazing program, and I was always a bit surprised it's not that known, and so I don't know, I would encourage local authorities to also spread the word and share more on this Eurodyssey and program. And I also feel privileged because, you know, my parents were always behind me, I've done studies, blah blah blah. But I think a lot of people who have less opportunities don't know about it, and I really find it's a pity. So yeah.
It felt actually the same. First, when I came here, I was like, I just had to do the interview with Eurodyssey and then with Surfrider.
Yeah.
And when everything was okay, it was just literally buying a ticket, coming here, and I had two addresses, just the one that I have to come to work and the one that I have to go to sleep, you know, like the apartment. It was just arriving and everything was done, and I really don't have to think about looking for an apartment, paying for expenses or any kind of things, and everything like works very easily, and everything is so, I don't know. Then I started to think, why I didn't know about this before. It wasn't until I decided that I wanted to come to Brussels that I started investigating how to come, that then I found this program and this offer and everything. But I was surprised that not even in university anyone talks about it.
Myself, there was this Mission Jeunesse, I think it's called in France. And I was investigating, and I was seeing a European project, Eurodyssey. I was like, oh, I'm going to have a look. And then I was, wow, this looks amazing. Yeah. And then I applied, and it was so easy and so well organized. I remember the first month when I was in Valencia, I was calling my friends and my parents. I was like, I don't understand this. They're giving me for free Spanish lessons. I'm going to start an internship. Everything is prepared. It's so easy. And I was, wow.
Yeah, absolutely.